Okay, good morning. This is Steve with Taking It Slow again. So let me get you caught up on what we've done so far. So that the panel outside that brings power in comes in from through here, goes into my box, which is nothing fancy other than this allows the wires to come around and through. Comes into the inverter. Okay, sorry for that jitter. That was interesting. When I pulled the cover off, things clicked. Gave me an error 27. And looking at the book. So yep, that was a W27. Battery open. Check the battery voltage. Using a multimeter to show all wires are correctly installed to the inverter and battery. Everything is in specs. So that was very interesting, it tripping like that. So I shut the batteries off, shut everything down, and it fires right back up. Anyway, the wiring, so that comes in, that's our grid, and the grid plugs these guys right here. And I got my load coming off, and they're here, which goes down, goes through my other PVC pipe, and it goes into this breaker panel. And you can just see got the battery coming in, positive, negative, battery communication wire, the grounds and the neutrals, and I got my solar coming in. So I'm into PV1 plus and minus. The other PV1 I've not gone into that one, and then I've gone into PV2 plus and the minus. So they're separated. They're using the different those. Again, as we mentioned, I have 24 400 watt bifacial panels out there. They so for that full capacity should be able to bring me in 9600 watts running by the front. I've read articles and all that. What they say with these panels, what you can expect, or whether they're optimistic or what, I'm not sure. We'll see. I haven't hit it yet, but they said you can actually have 500 watts per panel. I think that's being very optimistic. So I'm just going to wait and see what we have when the time comes in. Also the batteries. I put in the EcoWorthy. I went to EcoWorthy and ordered from their site directly, and they had a deal. If you order 4 batteries, you get their battery rack. And looking at their battery rack, I was really interested in them because what they have is they have the bus bar on the side. So the batteries, versus having to daisy chain them all together, they're all independently connected to the bus bar. The positive on the positive side, negative on the negative side. And then at the very bottom, then I have a 2-aught wire, comes up, goes into the box, goes over here. The negative is over here, and it's plugged into the top of the bus bar here, and the positive is plugged into the bottom there. So my understanding, that's the best way to go about it. Also, when you do the 4 batteries and all that, you get a little display that'll come also with it. You can plug it in, plugged it into the main battery here. This is the first. So it plugs into there and it tells me what's going on. The power going in, the power going out, what's happening. So that's rather cool. So that's our setup. I'll do another video here shortly on the performance, because I started this system off with 4 batteries. I have more coming, and I'll explain what's going on with that in the next video. So if you got any questions, again, let me know. Sorry that there was a glitching, but I had not expected the inverter to trip simply because I pulled the panel off. That is interesting. And again, I don't have the screws in it. Again, waiting for the building inspector to come in. I called and left a message with him yesterday, so I'm expecting a call from them today to tell me when I should expect him to come out. So I've left, that's why the screws aren't there on it, so I can easily pull it off, show the inspector what's going on, and get that part taken care of. Hope you have a blessed day. Thank you.